area, Arlington, Tennessee. Arlington 20 years ago was a four-way stop and a country store.
It reminded me of the story you were telling about Cordova.
It's very similar to Cordova.
It's what, 20 years behind, 15
20
years?
behind. The home prices, I believe, are going to show that they're higher. Yeah, they're going to show that they're higher. Let me give you those numbers. Jan 1 to July 31st, 674 sales. Man, that's a ton for an area that 20 years ago that you might have 5. 674 sales, 2,500 is the average square feet, and 352,000 is your average sales price.
It's the way you described people moving out to Sanga.
Yeah, same thing.
20 years ago, same thing. It's like, oh, well, you live out in Arlington.
Arlington High School is a great school.
Great school.
Highway 40 runs right through it.
I-40 does. 385 came around that takes you all the way from Millington in South Tipton County, all the way down through Collierville, all the way back to through Olive Branch and I-55 to I-55. So it has become a very desirable place for people to be.
So it's funny you're telling me this little backstory. Arlington, great schools too. Arlington High School is a great school. My first real estate job for 4 months, my first one, was for a home builder, and they had another busy subdivision coming up in 38125 for me, but it wasn't ready yet. So they were like,
hey, we'll send him out to the
we're going to
sticks.
put you out here in Arlington. And I went out there, and at the time I was sitting in this neighborhood, Douglas.
Couldn't sell it. Couldn't give it away.
I'd go 3 or 4 days without seeing anyone.
I believe it.
And
that's
then
20 years ago.
That was 20 years ago. Actually, this year it was 20 years ago. So
now you'd kill for that job.
Now, if you had 100 lots in a new construction home builder, you aren't selling anything. You're taking orders.
Yes, you're taking orders.
You're taking orders. And when I moved from that area to 125, it turned into taking orders. But Arlington has changed so much in 20 years. The desirability of it is sky high, and I believe that 385 thing helped. The loop
no
from
doubt about it.
Highway
And the stuff they're doing out there now on I-40, I mean, it's great. It's redeveloped the old, what was that place? Old Time Pottery, or redeveloping all that, the Bells family. And so it's a very desirable. We manage property management, manages some of that. I got one out there, always been 1,000 plus. So $1,500 rentals, and if you can find something, it's a great area to be. If you can flip something, it's a nice flip area. Yeah.
The schools keep families going out there though. Arlington High School is a great school.
Yes,
People
and it's become more convenient because of the infrastructure that's been put in place.
Okay, so we've done our zip codes.